Welcome to the Writer Reads Flash Fiction from another 365 days of flash fiction. Month 4, Day 16, led by children. The valley fell away in a single breathtaking sweep. Not smooth, its drop punctuated by ridges and outcrops and canyons slashed through the rock. It was a gaping rent that ran for miles. We stood at one end watching the water cascade down a sheer rock face to our right and eyeing the narrow trail that descended beside it. "You sure they came this way?" Logan asked, and Paolo nodded. He said nothing more, just adjusted his pack and led. We followed. Where our children had gone, well, we had to go too. But why this valley? And why before the first storm of winter? And why had they gone in the first place? We didn't know. There'd been no clue, neither to the reason or if they went alone or were taken. Shamra had said she'd heard singing. Ollivander had claimed to have seen a creature yet to be identified. Neither was a good enough reason to stray, and both children knew it. And yet they had gone, taking the others with them, their siblings, cousins, friends, everyone, knowing we had no choice but to find them. Shamra had left a note. "Pack for a week and bring your tools. Bring Mama too. And Pris." Little rat. She'd known I'd read past the words to the message beneath. "Pack for a long journey and a longer stay. Don't leave my mother behind. Bring my cat." Her trust was implicit. I'd be wanting an explanation when I found her. Pris had fallen for the box and jerky trick and now threatened me with a low, continuous growl from my back. But others had followed my lead, and our animals came with us. The storm hit as we reached the bottom of the trail, its freezing winds diminished but still fierce. Snow boiled over the edge, leaping past us in a sudden cascade that rattled with ice. We all shivered. Where were they? "Don't stop!" Paolo's command rang back down the line, and we pressed on, casting fearful glances at the ridge above. We started down the slope, angling for one of the canyons that cut deeper into the side and then bent a little into the valley wall. I worried about flooding. Logan repeated his question, shouting over the roar of water streaming out of the canyon between the hard-carved ledges. Paolo walked on, giving him the choice to leave or stay, without speaking a word. He stayed as we descended into the canyon's shelter, the storm boiling over the valley rim to shriek through the valley and eddy around the canyon's mouth. If he'd left, he'd have died in the storm. Our children greeted us from caverns we'd only suspected, in the company of a people who'd settled long before our colony arrived.